GB News aired a furious clash as guests Clare Muldoon and Cristo Foufas failed to agree on Health Secretary Wes Streeting's new NHS plans. GB News presenters Eamonn, Holmes and Ellie Costello welcomed guests Clare Muldoon and Cristo Foufas for the breakfast programme's newspaper review segment. However, a debate turned into a heated row as the commentators struggled to agree on Health Secretary Wes Streeting's plans to provide more NHS funding in poorer communities. Clare explained, the statistics that they're basing this on is that fact that in more affluent areas 10% is spent in those areas more, and we know for a fact that people in more deprived areas suffer from worse health and that can be due to a myriad of issues like unsuitable housing, bad food choices and poverty. I think Wes Streeting is doing a positive thing here and taking action. However, as Eamonn disagreed and argued, why can't you maintain a standard? Cristo chimed, you don't level up by leveling down somewhere that's well already, and that seems to be the ideology of this government. After Clare insisted, no, it's not, the debate turned into a shouting contest as she hit back, don't be silly. Cristo argued, you're leveling up by leveling down somewhere that's doing well. If statistical data says there is a particular area that is poorer that has a health problem, then great, that's what it should be based on, it shouldn't be a virtue signal. Perplexed by his response, Clare interjected, they are doing it by location, Cristo, before asking, did you read the article? After confirming that he did, the commentator suggested, it should be solely about what that area needs, which led the panelist to claim, that's what it's doing. As he attempted to interrupt, Clare fumed, don't be silly, that area needs more GPs, it needs better healthcare, it needs better access to that healthcare. He fired back, not based on the virtue of the area, to which Clare stated, that's just what you said, because the area is poverty-stricken. But he refused to back down and exclaimed, it should be based on what conditions are in that area. If there is a condition in that area that is prevalent, then fine, those resources should go to it, it shouldn't just go to the area because it happens to be a poorer area, full stop. Clare raged as she hit back, poorer areas have worse health conditions, that's why they're getting more money, how can you sit there and say that over people, over their breakfasts? Cristo questioned, why not just level up the poor areas rather than taking away from the more affluent areas? Because the money has to come from somewhere, she argued back. He added, what is the point in aspiring to do well and live in a nice area in this country, what is the point? Eamonn chimed to agree with Cristo, saying, and having someone that actually works and can the service and everything. As the presenter concluded, I'm not convinced, Clare interjected, it's a start and they have to start somewhere.